Whether we like it or not, there is a problem. We need to discuss the problem. We are disagreeing with ourselves, and we have every reason to disagree. The North before now is saying we don't believe in separation. But as I'm standing, I'm telling you that if there's going to be separation tomorrow, the North is ready for it. We are also ready. Let's go our either ways. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. Northern Nigeria before now do not want to hear anything separation. But as of today, as I speak to you, the North is equally ready.
Hello viewers, welcome to BCM News. So the Northerners has finally agreed, with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for Nigeria to divide. These are the same people that, they were not in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ever since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying that Biafra must go, for the Igbos to stay on their own. They were against him. So finally, they have agreed with him for Nigerians to divide. They said, the Northerners, they are saying that they are ready for separation. That, before, they were against Nnamdi Kanu and they didn't even want, anytime they talk about Nigeria to divide, that they are not in support of it, but now they are ready and they don't want it to be tomorrow, they want it to be now. So they are forcing Tinubu, for Nigeria to divide. They want to go their ways, they want to stay on their own. What does this tell you? Like, the three major ethnic groups in Nigeria wants division, wants separation. The Yoruba wants to go, the Igbo wants to go. Now Hausa is saying they want to go. What does this tell you? Nobody wants to be part of Nigeria again because of what is happening here. Tinubu government is not even, solving any problem. The country is in chaos. Look at what is happening. The three major ethnic groups are on Tinubu's neck. They are saying that, Tinubu should divide this country. Let us go our separate way. They don't want Nigeria again. They said Nigeria has expired since that they should go their separate way. They don't want to be part of Nigeria again. Let me just allow you guys to watch this video, where this northern leader was saying a lot of things, saying that Nigeria should divide, that Tinubu should divide Nigeria. Guys, take a look at this video.
Whether we like it or not, there is a problem. We need to discuss the problem. We are disagreeing with ourselves, and we have every reason to disagree. The North before now is saying we don't believe in separation. But as I'm standing, I'm telling you that if there's going to be separation tomorrow, the North is ready for it. We are also ready. Let's go our either ways. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. Northern Nigeria before now do not want to hear anything separation. But as of today, as I speak to you, the North is equally ready to live. Please disagree with me, but I will speak. This is why we are here. This is why we are here. Good. Let us discuss the controversy and let us find a solution to the problem. Please allow him. Somebody has his opinion. You have your opinion. This is why we are here. If you disagree with me, come up and give your position. This is my position. This is the position of Northern Nigeria. So if you disagree, make your position known. Yes, we should create, there should be a room for discussion. Call it national conference, call it national conference, call it restructuring, call it whatever. I agree that we should come to a round table and discuss Nigeria and discuss the way forward for Nigeria. I agree that we are disagreeing. I agree that there's a problem.
Beginning of this week that Nigeria expired 10 years ago. Yes. Nigeria was 100 years in 2014, and it was obvious that Jonathan was in power then. Yes. And it dawned on Jonathan that he conducted this national confab, yes, for everybody to know which way to go. Yes. If it is impossible for us to be one, people should go their different ways. Yes. I mean, Igbo man, Yoruba man, Hausa man, and the Fulani man might just find his way into the Sahel country of desert where he comes from. And you can see we are just fighting ourselves over nothing, immaterial things. It is now that they actually know that Nigeria has expired, when they have actually nearly annihilated the whole Igbos 57, 56, 55, 54 years ago. When they actually know that Igbo has already finished, that is when they come out to tell you that Nigeria has expired. Nigeria has expired. Nigeria did not only expire. Nigeria is finished since 10 years ago. And everybody, I'm telling you, everybody is supposed to go to their different ways. Like you see Obasanjo now. Obasanjo is suffering from Igbophobia. Yet, he is accusing other Nigerians of Igbophobia too. Igbophobia is holding Obasanjo himself. Go and interview him. Igbophobia. He is among it because was he not among those people that actually annihilated Igbos at the axis of Umuahia and Port Harcourt during the war? When he was pretending and disguising himself as if he was a man going to farm to actually beat the intelligence of the Biafrans. When they cut him up at Umuahia, did he not escape death? He was the one that even hailing them when he visited them during the Joseph Kanu regime. That annually they are the strongest people. Umuahia are the strongest people in the life of Biafra. They started clapping. Umuahia people, they are very resilient. They nearly killed me. You know, he's a comedian. The guy can joke. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is that, my brother, 100 years ago, 110 years ago, a group of British colonialists came together at the axis of Lokoja, Kogi State, and they built the structure of this country on this dilapidated platform. I don't really understand. Very, very frail, weak podium. Biafra Foundation was not laid on a very strong structure. It was laid on a shaky structure that is over frail, very weak. Nigeria structure was not properly, foundation was not properly structured, and it is affecting the economy, it is affecting the politics, socially, and otherwise, because it is not well planned. And if you can tell me any Nigerian man, any Nigerian tribe that was around, present at the axis of Lokoja when Nigeria was amalgamated, both north and south, and pronounced and called them Nigeria in 2014. Oga, there's nobody like that. Nobody. It was the British that did it. It was the British man. No Nigeria, no Yoruba, no Igbo was present to see how it was structured. So they did it to favor themselves, to favor the no mentality stricken north. That's why every day of our life we pay tithe to Fulani. You pay tithe to Fulani? Yes, each and every government that comes, Fulani is the highest. Fulani will be shouting, Nigeria is their Nigeria. Look at Tinubu. Tinubu has become a Ram boy. When he is actually the president, he's answering sir to Fulani. He's answering sir to Emir. But maybe he's answering sir to Sultan of Sokoto. Or maybe because they are not voted for him. Because if you look at the vote, it doesn't matter. Other votes couldn't have made. No. The people that voted for him. Yes. His people Yoruba voted for him. Yes. Some Igbos voted for him. Everybody voted for him. Yes. It shouldn't be like that. It is a democratic setup or dispensation. You have people that will back you, you have people that will not back you. Yes. I don't really understand. Yes. The outside, the Fulani, where they are going now is, they said, he appointed Yoruba.
So guys, like nobody wants to be part of Nigeria again, both Hausa, Yoruba and Igbo. Nobody wants to be part of Nigeria again. Before it was just the Southeast that was saying, they want to go since even before the World War. But now the Hausas have agreed with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, for Nigeria to divide. Like, what do you think? Do you think Tinubu is going to grant this request? Because Tinubu don't have any other option, because all the major ethnic groups are on his neck. He doesn't have any other option than to grant this request, because he doesn't have a solution to this country. It is obvious, because we are experiencing what is happening in this Nigeria. He doesn't have a solution, and then everybody's saying that they want to go. Before, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was with his group, when they were saying that Igbo should go, they wanted the freedom of the Igbos. Tinubu called them, Nigerian government called them a terrorist. They called them all sort of names, and that is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in detention till date because of that. So not just him now, but the Yoruba, they want Yoruba nation, Hausa wants Hausa nation, Igbo wants Igbo nation. Nobody wants to be part of Nigeria. You can see for yourself that Nigeria is in a mess. Nigeria is scattered. They said since 2014, that was when Nigeria expired. Still date, Nigeria is just scattered, and nobody wants to be part of Nigeria again. That is to show you what is happening in this country. Nigeria is in chaos. Our president, see what he's doing. Like, he doesn't even care about the people. People are saying that he should better grant this request. He should better grant, because he doesn't have any, he doesn't have any solution to this country. That is why they detained Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for the freedom of Igbo since day one, and not as for the people that disagreed with him. They were not even in support with him. Whenever they talk about Nigeria to separate, they were totally against him. But now what is happening? The Northerners has come to agreement, saying that they agree with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for Nigeria to divide. They don't want Nigeria again. Nobody wants to be part of this country, Nigeria. The Yorubas too, they have also come out to say that they want Yoruba nation. Both people living in the US, the Yorubas living in the US, Igbos living in the US, even outside people living, they're saying they don't want Nigeria again. Nobody wants to be called a Nigerian because of that, that thing. That's how will I even put it? Because of the way Nigeria is going. So guys, let's look at this article. You heard that in that video, you heard that man say, that northern man, he was saying that if Nigeria would start a separation, or will separate tomorrow, that they are ready for it. They are telling people that they are ready for separation, that Nigeria should separate. He's saying that anybody that disagree with him, that he's ready, to defend himself on that. Let's look at this article. So it says here, Northern region finally agrees with Nnamdi Kanu that Nigeria has expired. IPOB leader's lawyer react to Ango Abdullahi's comments. So it says here, Ejimako, that's Nnamdi's lawyer, said this on Tuesday while reacting to a statement attributed to the convener of the Northern Elders film, Prof. Ango Abdullahi, who on Monday said that the legal instrument that established Nigeria as a country in 1914 expired 10 years ago. So this man, Professor Ango Abdullahi, said that Nigeria expired 10 years ago, since 1914, when Goodluck Jonathan was still on seat. After that time, after Goodluck Jonathan's tenure ended, Nigeria expired. Some Igbo people are saying that Nigeria is a zoo country, that everybody should go. They are lamenting, both all the major ethnic group in Nigeria, they are lamenting that they want Nigeria to divide at this point. Tinubu don't have any choice than to grant the request of these people, both the Igbo, the Hausa, and the Yoruba. So reading on, it says, Barrister Aloy Ejimako, special counsel for the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has said that Nigeria's northern region has agreed with the IPOB leader that Nigeria as a country has expired. So Ejimako said this on Tuesday while reacting to a statement attributed to the convener of the Northern Elder film, Prof. Ango Abdullahi, who on Monday said that the legal instrument that established Nigeria as a country in 1914 expired 10 years ago, and Nigeria is in dire need of fundamental political and economic reform. So it says here, this IPOB leader, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu said that Nigeria as a country has expired. He was just reacting to the statements of this man, Ango Abdullahi. According to what he said on Monday, he said that the legal instrument that established Nigeria as a country expired 10 years ago. That's since 1914, when Goodluck Jonathan was still on seat. So ever since Goodluck Jonathan's tenure ended, Nigeria, since that day, Nigeria has expired. So let's read on. So Abdullahi was reported to have made this statement while speaking at the National Dialogue on a homegrown parliamentary system of government held in Abuja. He reportedly said that the edict, which led to the amalgamation of the northern and southern protectorates by the British colonial authorities in 1914, was meant to expire after 100 years. According to him, the British brought together the diverse ethno-legal group. They met on the ground and named the territory Nigerian, on the projection that the people will develop into a model nation state. So, reading on, it says Abdullahi said the edict setting up the country gave a time frame within which the country will grow into an indissoluble state or fail, and the groups go their separate way. So this one is saying that the major ethnic group in Nigeria should go their separate way. So now, reacting to the statement, Ejimako said the statement by the prominent northern leader in a significant departure from what was the stance of the North and former President Muhammadu Buhari-led Nigerian government when some years ago Kanu made the statement in the broadcast on Radio Biafra. So this one is actually saying that this same thing this northern man said about Nigeria to divide, that some years ago Kanu made this same broadcast on Radio Biafra, and they went ahead to arrest him in Kenya, detained him up till now. You see, he's not the only one now saying that Nigeria should go. Both northern leaders, this was the same thing he said. That was why they detained him. And now this Hausa leader have made that same statement. Now, imagine it. So they should go and free Nnamdi Kanu, because he's not the only one wanting for Nigeria to divide. They should free Nnamdi Kanu, and then divide Nigeria, because at this point in time, the three major ethnic groups want Nigeria to divide. So Ejimeko added, to be sure, Mazi Kanu's position then, just as the North has considered, was the legal instrument upon which Nigeria was found in 1914, has a fixed duration of 100 years, which expired in 2014. It was recalled that this very broadcast was one of the major reasons Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was charged with the offense of secession, which later escalated to the incitement of terrorism, from which he was, redictioned and remained in incarceration over 3 years awaiting some trial. So, the lawyer of Nnamdi Kanu is saying that this same thing that this northern man said, let me just play the video for you guys to watch, where this northern man was saying that, Nigeria should divide, that they are ready for separation, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said some years ago, saying that the Igbo should go. That was why they arrested him. Now, Yoruba man don't come out talk, say Nigeria should divide, they want Yoruba nation. Now, as Hausa man don't come out talk, they want Hausa nation, that Hausa should go their way, that they want to be independent this time. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did one certain time in Radio Biafra. They detained him to see that Nigerian government is just treating the Igbos anyhow. They feel that the Igbos is anyhow people that you can tramp upon. This is why they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till date, and they said that they called him that he committed treason. He did this, he did that. They charged him a lot. They said that he committed this, he did that. Now this Hausa people that were against him has come out to agree with him. Imagine, guys, just watch this video, where this man was saying that they want Nigeria to divide. Guys, take a look.
Whether we like it or not, there is a problem. We need to discuss the problem. We are disagreeing with ourselves, and we have every reason to disagree. The North before now is saying we don't believe in separation. But as I'm standing, I'm telling you that if there's going to be separation tomorrow, the North is ready for it. We are also ready. Let's go our either ways. And I'm telling you this with all sincerity. Northern Nigeria before now do not want to hear anything separation. But as of today, as I speak to you, the North is equally ready to live. Please disagree with me, but I will speak. This is why we are here. This is why we are here.
So, guys, you heard what that man said. This is the same thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. That was why they detained him till now, and have refused to release him. They are just treating him anyhow. It was even recently that they even told him to choose the doctor of his own, because initially he was complaining that he has, heart issues, he has heart congestions. It was just recently they had to tell him to choose a doctor, the doctor that can treat him. Before, they were just giving him people that don't know what they are doing to come and attend to him, to come and treat him. So this was the same offense that Nnamdi Kanu, This was the same thing because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out and was saying that Nigeria should go, just and Igbo should go, just like this man said. They detained him, they arrested him. Till date, Nnamdi Kanu is still standing trial. Just like the lawyer said there, it will be recalled that this very broadcast was one of the major reasons Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was then charged with offense of succession, which was later escalated to be incitement of terrorism, for which he was reduced and remains in incarceration for over 3 years awaiting some trial. So guys, let's go over to the next article. So one might ask now that the North has said the same thing, for which Mazi Kanu was arrested, renditioned, detained, and charged to court. Is it not time for the federal government and even the Northern to show some, contrictions by apologizing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or acknowledging that he was right all along? Hey, so guys, if you check what the lawyer is saying, he's saying that this same thing was what, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out one certain time some years ago to say that just like this man did this video that I just watched now, just like the man was saying, the man was saying in that video that they want, as of now, they want Nigeria to divide, they want the North to go their separate way, to stay on their own. That was the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came out on Radio Biafra saying that they want the Igbos to go, just like this man did. They arrested him and detained him for so many years. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS till date. As I'm talking to you till now, he's still in detention, guys. So is it not high time that the federal government, even the Northerners, the Northern leaders, to come and apologize to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then acknowledging that he was right all along? So all these years that have been, being against him, so they have finally realized that Nigeria has expired, and then for everybody to be on their own. So it's high time that they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is high time they release him and apologize to him for detaining him, because if you check, he was right, because all the major ethnic group, the Igbo, the Hausa, and the Yoruba, they want to be on their own. So it is high time that Tinubu release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because over the time he has not even been saying anything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even the letter that Ohanes and Igbo have been sending to him, for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has not responded to anyone. So it is high time that the federal government, but the northern leaders, collectively, put hand and release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because they have acknowledged that he was right all along. So guys, that'll be all for now. Drop a comment under the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on this headline. Let me know what you're saying about this headline, and then don't forget to hit the subscribe button if this is the first time you're coming across BCM breaking news. And guys, don't forget also to like and share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.